Embryology. The Quran describes human development in precise stages. It begins with nutfa, a tiny drop. Today, science knows this as a microscopic fertilized cell carrying the full genetic code of a human being. Next is alaka, something that clings. Modern embryology confirms that the embryo attaches itself to the womb, clinging for nourishment, with a shape resembling a leaf. The Quran then states that bones form first, and muscles are wrapped around them, the same sequence observed through modern imaging and embryological studies. These stages were described over 1400 years ago, long before microscopes or medical science confirmed them. Expanding universe. The Quran states that the universe is expanding. For centuries, scientists believed the universe was fixed and unchanging. In the 20th century, astronomy revealed that galaxies are moving away from each other, proving that the universe is continuously expanding. The Quran describes this expansion as an ongoing process, not a completed event. This discovery, confirmed through modern telescopes and physics, matches what was revealed over 1400 years ago. Mountains as stabilizers. The Quran describes mountains as pegs placed in the earth. For a long time, mountains were believed to sit only on the surface. Modern geology later revealed that mountains have deep roots extending beneath the earth's crust. These roots help stabilize tectonic plates and reduce crustal movement. This stabilizing role of mountains, confirmed through plate tectonics, matches what was described over 1400 years ago. Barrier between waters. The Quran describes two bodies of water that meet, yet a barrier exists between them, preventing them from fully mixing. For centuries, water was believed to mix completely wherever it met. Modern oceanography later discovered invisible barriers, called salinity gradients, where freshwater and saltwater meet, but remain distinct in density and composition. This phenomenon can be observed today in rivers and oceans. What science uncovered much later was described in the Quran over 1400 years ago. Iron sent down. The Quran states that iron was sent down for humanity. For a long time, iron was believed to have formed naturally within the earth. Modern science later discovered that iron originates from massive stars and reached Earth through meteorites from space. Iron became essential for tools, construction, and human civilization. What science uncovered much later was already described in the Quran over 1400 years ago. Pain receptors. The Quran mentions that when skin is burned, it will be replaced so pain can be felt again. For a long time, pain was not understood scientifically. Modern medicine later discovered that pain receptors are located in the skin itself. When skin is destroyed, pain sensation is lost, and only returns when new skin forms. This biological fact was described in the Quran long before modern medical science. Rain formation. The Quran describes rain as a process, not a single event. Winds drive clouds, then clouds gather and grow heavier, layer upon layer. From these thickened clouds, rain is released. Modern meteorology later confirmed this exact process: wind movement, cloud formation, condensation, and finally precipitation. What science explained in detail much later was already described in the Quran over 1400 years ago. Fingerprints. The Quran states that every human can be recreated, down to the very tips of their fingers. For centuries, fingerprints were thought to be insignificant. Modern science later discovered that every human fingerprint is unique. Even identical twins do not share the same fingerprints. This level of individual detail was mentioned in the Quran long before forensic science. Protective atmosphere. The Quran describes the sky as a protected ceiling. For a long time, the sky was seen only as empty space. Modern science later discovered that Earth's atmosphere acts as a protective shield. It blocks harmful radiation, burns up incoming meteors, and helps regulate temperature to support life. This protective role of the atmosphere was described in the Quran long before modern science. Gender determination. The Quran explains that the gender of a child is decided from what is emitted by the male. For centuries, this was unknown. Modern science later discovered that sperm carries the X or Y chromosome, which determines the baby's gender. The female egg does not decide the gender, the male contribution does. This biological fact was described in the Quran long before genetics. These are just a few examples. The Quran invites reflection, learning, and understanding.